is the liquid of life. We all need it to survive. Water, choose water first, water. We all know it in precious, should be enjoyed by all of us. Talking about water, choose water first, water.
This one is for the residents of St. George. This week on Water Wednesdays, we're at Ellerton for what will be the commissioning of yet another tank being put into service very soon. Some preparatory work still has to be done. Jake Belgrave has been working with this and a number of other projects right across the island. Jake, good to see you again. He's Likewise. An engineering assistant with the BWA. Talk to us about what is happening here at Ellerton, and of course we know that you'll give us the updates for some other tanks being installed across the country.
Well, what's happening here, we did some installation of the inlet main on the 28th of August this year, of course. That allows us to bring the feed in from our Newmarket station to facilitate the filling of this tank. And once that has been done, now we are going through the process of final sanitization and cleaning of the tank and preparing it to be introduced into the network. We still have the outlet to complete, but that will work along with the sanitization process. Additionally, with the tank now being filled, we go through the process of the mechanical testing. Simply what that means is once the tank is full of all that pressure, we look for leaks, any defects in the tank before we put it into operation.
This is a much smaller tank than some of the others that we have visited in St. Lucie, of course in Government Hill and further afield. Talk about the storage capacity of this tank, and is it sufficient to serve what is a growing population in the parish of St. George?
Well, this tank that you see behind us is a 33,000 gallon tank. It's more of a booster within the system. Right outside the facility is one of the ends of our Boomston system. So we have our Boomston system coming down, have our Newmarket system coming up, and they help to bolster for the community over into the Ellerton and Greater St. George area. So there's more of a booster station. So the small capacity is quite good for what we need at present.
You and your teams have been working on a number of other projects. Any other updates about what is happening across the network?
Well, this would have been one of the 4 glass line steel tanks. Obviously, we would have mentioned the half-acre one.
Yes.
That was put into the service in February of this year. In July of this year, the Mount Stepney tank also went into service, and that's been going well so far. The Indian ground tank, we also did our connections for that in July. Our operation and maintenance team, they are presently finalizing some electrical works needed to get that facility running operational and efficiently in the system. So we expect that to be online pretty soon as well. Further afield, we just finished off our defects liability period on the mains aspect. Right. So that's in the process of being totally signed off. And earlier this year, in around April, we would have put the Grandview Reservoir, the new one, into the system. And I spoke to the team this morning, and that has been going pretty well. It's been balancing pretty well in the network, so we have not had any significant problems up to date.
Well, this tank being installed should be a big benefit to the residents. The old one, not too far away, the storage was a whole lot smaller. Yes. This should help to build some more redundancy into the system, you would think.
Yes, part of the authority's whole mission is greater resilience in our network. These new tanks, along with the reservoir repairs, gives us a lot more storage capacity. We are also embarking in some installation of the generators at some of the stations, so that when we have a power outage, we can remain viable for the greater community and have water there when needed.
Well, thank you, Jake, and it's all about doing just that, making those improvements to the network so that we can in turn improve our service to you, our valued customers. Again, thank you for watching another edition of Water Wednesdays. To view this or a previous episode again, please visit our website, www.barbadoswaterauthority.com. Go to our Facebook or Instagram pages for additional information, content, and updates, or just smash that subscribe button on YouTube. Type in Water Wednesdays, you can find us there.